Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to make a quick video that probably won't be overly quick because, I talk a lot. But no, I want to talk about something that's been coming up a lot in my coaching groups and my challenge groups and everything else that we do, to really like help people, financially and, physically overcome, things that are holding them back. My wife and I are very passionate about helping people realize that, they can do what they want with their lives and that, change is possible if you're willing to do the work. But one thing that always comes up and that holds people back is self-doubt. Self-doubt to me is simply fear. I'm speaking from experience with this. This is my experience with it. Self-doubt is fear. It's fear of failure, fear of success, fear of not being good enough, fear of, losing people around you when you do become successful or what's going to happen, fear of the unknown. It's some kind of fear. And it's a limiting belief behind that. And I, did a lot of work around limiting beliefs. And I did a lot of work on overcoming the things that, were holding me back. And my limiting belief around this, I'll share it with you guys. It was that, I will put my whole heart and soul into something and it won't work out, which means, that I am not good enough, as a person. It's a reflection of me as a person, that I'll work my ass off and I won't be good enough to accomplish what I want to accomplish. Therefore, I suck, which leads to a huge pattern of inaction or a pattern of starts and stops, a pattern of saying you're going to do something and not because you get so full of, well, I'm just not going to fucking make it work. So what's the point? And that's not a way to live your life. That's not a way to be happy. That's not a way to accomplish the things you want to accomplish. It's a way to become, work some shit job and be really bored or be really unfulfilled or not bring passion to the places in life that you need to bring passion to, which is everywhere. And to overcome this belief, I did a lot of work around it. I read a lot of books like Tony Robbins' Awaken the Giant Within, You're a Badass is a great book too. And, I did a lot of meditation on it. And I read a lot of books or listened to a lot of Dharma talks by Noah Levine at Against the Stream. And, all of them really talk about how to overcome limiting beliefs, but they talk about it in a way that's different. Each one of them brings different things to it. And I resonate with different things from all of it, because I think I believe a lot in Eastern thought and Eastern philosophies. And in Buddhism, we have samsara, which is our habit energy, which is, the thing that it's our false perceptions of reality and things that are happening, which form our patterns, which is how we deal with shit. And to put it bluntly or to sum it up. And, I can look back on my life and I can look at things that happen that, things worked out, and so I believe a certain way. Things didn't work out, so I believe a certain way. My parents believed a certain way, and that passed down to me. I saw things happen with my parents, so that moved on to me and formed my core beliefs. And these core beliefs are what help you overcome and go after opportunities. It helps you to pull back and not go after opportunities because you're too scared. It affects your relationships. You're dealing with money. Are you where you want to be financially? It probably has something to do with your beliefs around money. Just all these things are shaped by our limiting beliefs, and our self-doubt, is just an all-encompassing, I have fear of failure, so I don't do anything. I have self-doubt, so I don't do anything. It's the same thing, and we have to overcome this stuff. We want to do the things we want to do in life. We want to be successful. We want to accomplish what we want to accomplish. We want to lead a fulfilling life, have dynamic relationships, and bring passion to all areas. And we have to overcome this. It's not an option. To continue thinking that way is to kill your soul. To sum it up. And I realized this year, especially, has been a huge year of growth for me. I go through every other year, I have an enormous period of growth. And I overcame a lot this year. And I thought a lot about who I've become and where I've been. And I really internalized the fact that life and all the shit I've been through is pretty amazing. I've been through a lot of crap. I was a drug addict and alcoholic, which, never plays out well. But and I went through a lot of crap. I did a lot of crap. I've been sober 8.5 years now, and I hit a lull there. I've been through a lot of jobs. I've been through relationships and all this stuff, and all these things have not happened to me. They've happened for me. They've helped me become the person that I am today, who I'm pretty goddamn proud of, and it took me a long time to be okay with that and be okay with who I am and what I'm doing and to work towards my goals, and it took me a lot of time to cultivate that gratitude. It took me a lot of meditation, a lot of work, and a lot of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the defense against all that shit that comes into your head. All those thoughts, when you can step back from your own mind and be wow, I'm thinking that way. I'm thinking I'm not good enough. And you just tell your head to shut up, or you laugh at yourself, or you just go, this is bullshit. And get back to whatever you're doing, it helps you overcome everything. It'll help you get fit. It'll help you accomplish whatever you want to do nutritionally. It'll help you move your business forward. It will help you with anything you want to help, anything you need help with, as long as you're willing to cultivate that mindfulness and be persistent, because stuff still comes at me and I still think negatively sometimes, and I still have the shit come into my head that's old patterns of thinking and old ways of thinking, and I have to stop it. I have to physically tell myself to stop it and laugh at myself and move on and just pick it up. What action can I take to get over this? We suffer from this self-centeredness where we think about ourselves and we think about every minute way that things affect ourselves. And I know I suffer from this, and I have to get out of myself, and I have to look at what can I bring to the world? What can I bring to the situation? How can I help? How can I be of service? And when we do that, our life opens up. Things happen that we never thought would happen, and it's pretty amazing. And we have a lot of people doing challenges right now. We have a lot of people, working on building businesses that we're working with, and we have a lot of people who are just trying to better their lives. And a lot of them deal with self-doubt. And self-doubt is just fear masked as something else. And that is just a limiting belief that we can change at any point. We just have to be willing to do the work. We have to be willing to be like, you know what, I am done with this, and I'm moving on. And we have to just be willing to, every time it comes up, to punch it back down and just, keep moving forward. So that's all I want to talk about. It ran a little long. You guys have a great day. If you want to contact me, you want to talk about some stuff, you want to get into one of our challenge groups, teamsysof@gmail.com. Everything starts with health and fitness, man. It gives you your power back. And I firmly believe that. And that's where we start with everything, If your weight's changing, something's going on in your head. So have a wonderful day, guys. Peace.